Helping families and communities understand and know all about standardized testing and assessments. Good evening, everyone. My name is Deranka McLeod. My future goal would be one day to open up my own childcare center as an owner slash director until I find someone that can be the director that has patience and respect for the children and their families. I love to serve infants through school age children. This has been my passion and dream for the past 30 years. Effective partnerships support an early childhood assessment. As educators, we must build a trust and bond with the families and communities by sharing the child's needs, strengths, and weaknesses, disabilities, likes, and dislikes. This way, we can work together to identify the needs of the children as individuals. Effective partnerships supporting learners' development. Ongoing home and community partnership can support learners' development by giving the children a sense of belonging as they watch how their families and teachers collaborate and commit to work together. Also, as family members get involved, it makes them feel connected and valued with their children learning journeys, and it helps the children love to learn. Effective partnerships supporting the learning environment. Research has reported that when the school, family, and community partnerships partnerships it helps to improve the children's academic achievements in school. They attend school more, they stay in school, they have higher grades, and they are more motivated to attend and participate in school. Communication and collaboration strategies. Early childhood assessment is a process where children are being assessed to determine their progress and development from birth through school age, which means this information is collected and analyzed for the development of each child. Early assessment is important because it helps to determine the developmental delays, abilities, or skills to place the children in the correct area of learning for an IEP or school program, which means that the children are monitored to determine their progress. Family and community involvement. The educators, families, and communities can be involved by the families and educators sharing information about the child. They're telling each other all about the needs, disabilities, abilities, likes, and dislikes of the child. They can talk about any concerns that they might have about their child. Northern and Hardin stated that the teacher and family member can be involved in the child's assessment by making sure to build an early childhood service based on the communication and respect of each other to identify the strengths and needs of the children as individuals. The family and community involvement. The community involvement is a resource that help families by linking the families with a wide range of services that is based on concerns and priorities. The community is involved in the development of building a foundation for the families and different agencies to help them through anything that they need. The examples would be things that we can use to help the families understand and get involved is use the portfolios, the incident down to checklists, pictures and checklists where they're actually monitoring what the children have accomplished and what they need to accomplish, what milestone they have reached and what milestone they need to work on to strengthen it up to get it better, and what skills they need to work on to build a deeper understanding. And the parents can get involved, the families can get involved to help strengthen that skill that they need working on. My future plan as an educator or slash director or on, um, we will share portfolios, written reports, and have parent conferences to share information about their child. We will encourage each family to express any concerns that they might be having about their assessments. Um, we have an open door policy where you can come in and participate or sit with your child at any time of the day. Whether you want to participate or just sit in the classroom to observe what your child is learning for that day. We will invite you to come out to participate in different activities. And the activities can consist of having a movie night or a teacher parent conference with all of the parents where we all come together. We talk about any concerns, anything that we might want to know more about. We can all talk about different things. We can talk about the environment. We can talk about anything that's on your mind, any ideas that you want to throw out there, to help us get a better understanding of what we need to do to work with the children more. But yeah, that's my future plans for the partnership to work with my families and my parents and the community. I would we would hand out brochures that would help the families to understand why we do assessments. Because the assessments are very important. The assessments will help us understand the milestones that the children needs to um, that the children needs to accomplish or get through each age and stage. We'll also do a parent survey to help us to understand more about each child in our care. We plan to also do events to help you learn more about the assessments and the benefits of having the assessments done at an early age. If you get the assessments done early, this means that the children, we can catch any disabilities, any delays, or any um, strengths or weaknesses they may have at an early age. And we will be doing these assessments throughout the school year. That way we can understand, if we need to work on more, and the parents can work on it at home as well. We could do a lot of things together, work together to help that child to accomplish or build on that milestone. Um, this is the assessment brochure. The assessment brochure is consisting of two assessments that I'm a fond of. One is called the Ages and Stages Questionnaire, the third edition. And what this assessment is it's an assessment that asks questions, and it starts from infant, from birth to um, school age children. It asks about different milestones that your child has reached. The parents would start out with the questionnaire, and then as the children attend the child care program, this excuse me, This way, this way that the teachers can also see what milestones they have reached. Um, excuse me. Another milestone, another assessment that they can will be using is the AGS. Excuse me. AGS screening profile, and this is compared to the child's developmental domains. This screening is compared to other children's scores that have potential development delays or strengths. Um, the screening is measured by using multiple domains, sources, and settings to measure the language, motor, cognitive, self-help, social development of children age range from 2 through 6 years old. There are 3 profiles that are used to screen the children. They are motor profile, self behavior profile, and cognitive language profile. The screening can be administered in between 15 to 30 minutes. It is various because it depends on the developmental level and age of the child. It is a reliability and validability. Reliability is a tool that plays a major part in the early screening profiles by creating similar results when each consistently. Validity is a tool that the children can work on. It's a validity is something that's actually going to continue to go on throughout the school year. Our parent survey consists of 4 questions, unless the educator or I have other questions we want to ask. The first question is, what are your concerns about your child's development? The second question is, are you comfortable with our program doing an assessment on your child? The third question is, if we find any development delays after doing the assessment with you, will you come in to help us further assist them with other assessments and services? The fourth question is, are there any other concerns that you would like to ask his or her teacher? Our program philosophy is that we trust the process of the assessment to guide us to determine the development of each child from birth to school age. As long as they are in our care, we will be responsible for their development and placement. We also follow the NAEYC Code of Ethical Conduct, which means that we are responsible for the child's needs, the family's needs. The first one is the ethical responsibility to children. The administrator of the early childhood program has a responsibility to ensure that the setting of the program is nurturing, healthy, responsive, and safe for every child that attends that program. They are also committed to maintain and establish a program that is supportive to the development of the children and learning, and they will encourage respect for each individual child, diversity, and engage in helping the children to learn to play, live, and collaborate cooperatively. Another code is the ethical responsibilities to the family. The responsibility of the administrator is to support and establish and have an understanding of the family's role in their children's development. The administrator has to promote communication, collaboration, and cooperation between the program and the home, which this will enhance the children's development in the program and at home. Um, what this means is that the administrator or the the director of the child care, they will reach out to talk to the parents or the family members about the child, about any concerns you might have. They will work together to work with their teacher or their educators to um, reach out to the families to see what it is that we all need to do to work with the kids. Um, then we will go move forward from there. Um, other than that, they will work together to help you and me establish a strong relationship with each other. Um, two, the ethical responsibilities to the community, society, and the field of early childhood education. The administrator's responsibility is focused on the children and the families to allow them to gain access to different services that will share professional and agencies that will support the development of the children and the assistance of the community programs and services development. Collaboration and encouragement. We will encourage the families to come out to our workshops and team meetings. Um, with other families to learn more about each other. We would we will also do different activities to help each other get ideas about what we can do for other events or activities to work together to help those families that do not agree with the assessments that we will be doing the year round to ensure that each child is being monitored correctly. We will send out the newsletters and the activity sheets to inform the families of the assessments and activities that we have done with their children. We will have translators for those families of different cultures that need help understanding what it is that is going on. We will make sure the newsletters will be printed in diverse languages as well as giving those parents of diverse groups a sense of belonging as well. We welcome each and every family member. We want to work with everyone to help them understand the importance of the assessments because the assessments, like I said, it helps us learn more about the child. And we want to build uh, a committed relationship with each other. Um, we want them to commit to the child. So that means we want to make sure we help that child reach each and every goal from each age group, starting from birth up until they start school or even on past school age. Because then after we still might need help throughout middle school or high school. But right now we're just gonna work with our little ones, our preschoolers, um, our babies. Um, we can help those parents that don't really agree with the assessment. We want them to know that the assessment is important and we really do need to assess our children to help them understand more about what is needed to help them accomplish those milestones in their lives. Um, If you need any help understanding more about it, you can go to the National Association for Education of Young Children, the Code of Ethical Conducts, the Supplement for Early Childhood Program Administrators. That would help you understand more about um, what responsibilities we have as the educators and as the administrators of your children's lives. The National Association for Education of Young Children, the DAP, also observing, documenting, assessing children learning and development. That website will help you understand more about what, how to, how we will be assessing the children, and how it works with the families as well. The National Association for the Education of Young Children engaging in reciprocal partnerships with families and fostering community connections. This will help you understand the partnerships that the families and the communities have together. Um, that they will tell you, it will give you resources on how you can work with the family, work with the families, work with the other families, work with the community to get more information on what to do with your children. Engaging, fostering the home to school partnership. Family engagement, fostering the home to school partnership. This reference will also help you understand more about the families engaging and fostering in the home and in the school, working together to help the children learn more and understand more about the milestones that they need to reach. Working SC and Hardin BJ 2019 Assessment in Early Childhood Education. That's just the textbook, just to give you information on more about the assessments that we will be using for the children. Again, my name is Veronica McLeod. I want to say thank you, and you all have a great and wonderful night.